Good afternoon and welcome to Miller Park, or as it is known now, American Family Field in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's Independence Day. We bring you Major League Baseball. The Cubs taking on the Brewers. Corbin Burnes will start on the mound for the Brewers. 33 starts in 2022 with a 12-8 record, 202 innings, 144 hits conceded, 51 walks, and 243 strikeouts for number 39. He'll go up against Nico Hoerner to start things off. 10 home runs, 55 RBIs, average of 281. And here comes the first pitch. Swing is checked, but it's inside the strike zone. And we're underway on this July 4th, 2023. Happy Independence Day to all those who are joining us for this game as we await the MLB All-Star Game. We'll have our coverage of that this weekend, the Home Run Derby on Saturday, the All-Star Game itself on Sunday night. As this goes deep, very deep, almost the warning track, but the catch is made. And now look at the starting lineup. Dansby Swanson up next, Ian Happ in third, Suzuki in fourth, Tauchman in fifth, Bellinger in sixth, Christopher Morel in seventh, Yan Gomez in eighth, Nick Madrigal batting last. The batting order for the Cubs. First pitch here to Swanson. He checks the swing, it's a bit high. And after the review, it's a ball. Although from what I saw, it was still in the strike zone. That's most definitely a ball, however, and it's 2-0 now for Swanson. The 2-0 pitch in the strike zone. And now the 2-1. Goes low. Ian Happ on deck for the Cubs. And the 3-1 pitch coming to Dansby Swanson. He connects, he sends it foul. What a hit that was. A lot of power behind it. But unfortunately, going into foul territory, and he'll go down swinging at that pitch. First strikeout of the day for Corbin Burnes as we take a look at the replay. And Ian Happ now at the plate. First pitch in the strike zone, 95-mile-per-hour cutter. 17 home runs, 72 RBIs for Happ. .271 average. Here's the 0-1. Outside. 95-mile-per-hour cutter. And the 1-1. Swung on and missed as it goes low. And the 1-2 coming now. It's fair. And it bounces in left field. And that'll be a base hit. Ian Happ goes to first. And now Seiya Suzuki will come to the plate for the Cubs. 2 out, 1 on here in the top of the first. Of course, we're only doing 3 innings unless it goes to extras. That one's on the frame of the strike zone, but the umpire calls it a strike. 14 home runs, 46 RBIs, .262 batting average for Seiya Suzuki. And the 0-1 swung on and missed right in the middle of the strike zone. And the 0-2 coming now.
that's off the plate.
Outside, most definitely. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. That'll take us to the bottom of the first. And what an ovation for that strikeout. Marcus Stroman starting for the Cubs, 25 starts in 2022, 6-7 record, 138 innings and 2 outs pitched, 36 walks, 119 strikeouts, 123 hits. Just some of the statistics. I'm going too fast for the Cubs starting pitcher. And he was the starting pitcher in London as well. We've covered, this is 2 Cubs games in a row for us. Or 2 Beagle Sports Network games in a row for the Cubs. As Christian Yelich leads off for the Brewers. That one's in the strike zone. But of course, we had to bring this to you on Independence Day, America's pastime. The National League Central rivalry between the Cubs and the Brewers being renewed once more. Infinite chapters in this rivalry, much like the Red Sox and the Yankees, although maybe not quite as intense. Here's the 2-2 from Stroman to Yelich, and it'll go foul, bouncing in the batter's box. The 2-2 pitch from Stroman again goes low over the plate. Jesse Winker on deck for Milwaukee. And it's a full count for Yelich. The 3-2 fouled away. Connects here. It'll be thrown to first easily. And there's the first out. As we take a look at Milwaukee's starting lineup, it's Winker at the plate right now. Adames coming up next. Rowdy Tellez in 4th. William Contreras in 5th. Miller in 6th. Brian Anderson in 7th. Luis Urias in 8th. And Joey Wiemer in 9th. Last, but hopefully not least. First pitch coming to Winker now from Stroman. He checks a swing. It's a bit low, but it's still in the strike zone. 14 home runs, 53 RBIs for Winker. .219 batting average. And here's the 0-1. Just outside of the strike zone. Just barely. Touching the frame. Here's the 1-1. He connects. And the catch will be made easily. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Willie Adames coming up next. Or coming up now, I should say. 31 home runs, 98 RBIs, .238 batting average. And the first pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
Low.
Ball 1, no strike.
Outside of the corner, the bottom left-hand corner, it'd be right hand for the batter. And the 2-0. He connects. And this is going to be a close one, I think. He is safe. It's close, but he's safe. And maybe we'll get a replay on that. Here we go. He most definitely got there. But just barely. Rowdy Tellez at the plate now. 2 out, 1 on in this bottom of the first for Milwaukee. .219 batting average, 35 home runs, 89 RBIs for Tellez. And the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, 0-2. The 0-2, and he's trying to steal. It goes foul. Oh, 2 again. He connects, but this will be easy. Thrown to second. And scoreless at the end of the first. Here at Miller Park on Independence Day 2023.
Leading off the Cubs, the center fielder, number 40.
Mike Tauchman leading off for Chicago here. The rookie apparently with a batting average of .000. The 1-0 swing is checked, but it's called a strike to the approval of the home crowd. Here's the 1-1 in the strike zone. A bit high, but still in. And now the 1-2. Low. 82 miles per hour on that pitch. And the 2-2 coming up now. Inside. Cody Bellinger on deck for the Cubs. Full count for Tauchman. And the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He's gone. Third strikeout this afternoon for Corbin Burns. Cody Bellinger batting now for the Cubs. He connects on the very first pitch. He'll send it deep. He'll send it foul. But it was so close to a home run, or at the very least a ground rule double. But going off into foul territory in those final moments. Strike one. This is inside the strike zone. Ed Drummond, your home plate umpire this afternoon. And the 0-2 pitch coming up for Bellinger. He connects again. He sends it in the same direction, and this time it'll bounce. It's fair. And he gets a double off it as well. Bellinger on second. And perhaps the Cubs could start a bit of an offensive surge from there. Only time will tell. Bellinger gets a double in what is really the first offensive breakthrough for either team this afternoon. But it makes sense when you're only playing 3 innings. And after Burns concedes a double, it looks like he's on his way to the dugout. It'll be a pitching change for Milwaukee. And the new pitcher, Adrian Hauser, 22 games last season, 6-10 record, 69 strikeouts, 47 walks, 102 innings, 2 outs. Just a few of the statistics for this new pitcher. 56% chance of victory for the Cubs, 44 for Milwaukee, thanks to our win expectancy technology. This will be thrown to first as Bellinger stays on second. It would have been a sacrifice if he advanced, but it's just another out. 2 out, 1 on. Yan Gomez at the plate for Chicago. First pitch. He connects. Thrown to first. Scoreless as we go to the bottom of the second. Capacity crowd at Miller Park on the 4th of July. So William Contreras will start the second inning. Will lead off, I should say, for Milwaukee. .278 batting average, 20 home runs, 45 RBIs.
plate, ball one.
And that'll be outside the first pitch here from Stroman to Contreras. Whoa.
Down.
The 2-0. He connects and sends it foul. The 2-1. In the bottom right corner, or as I said earlier, left if you're the batter. And the 2-2 pitch. He connects. He sends it back. And it's a ground rule double. Over the wall. And William Contreras gets to second base. Could it be the start of an offensive breakthrough? That's what I said about Bellinger's double. And like Bellinger's double, the Cubs are pulling the pitcher as well. Stroman gone. And who will replace him?
Your attention, please. Now,
Hayden Wesneski, 6 games last season, 3-2 record, with 33 innings, 33 strikeouts, and 7 walks. Looking to make the save here for the Cubs. 76% chance of victory for Milwaukee. Owen Miller at the plate. He absolutely crushes that one. What a sound. And this will drive the runner to home. A double for Miller. An RBI for the Brewers. And Milwaukee taking the lead 1-0. Hoping to close things off on this Independence Day. Brewers have the lead in the bottom of the second of 3 innings. 89% chance of victory now. 1 on, none out. Brian Anderson at the plate
0-1.
for Milwaukee here. 8 home runs, 28 RBIs, .222 batting average.
0-1.
And that's a ball. Michael Rucker with Anthony Kay in the Cubs bullpen. Hayden Wesneski on the mound. He's only thrown 3 pitches, but already conceded a run. A 2-1 to Anderson.
Nope, that's a ball.
Goes low. Luis Urias on deck for the Brewers. And the 3-1 pitch coming to Anderson. Right in the strike zone, right down the middle. And it'll be a full count. The 3-2 coming up. He connects, but it's thrown to first. Sacrifice, however. And Owen Miller will get to third.
the third baseman.
1 on, 1 out. And a base hit would enhance the lead that the Brewers have and make victory almost certain on this Independence Day at Miller Park. We thank you for joining us. Happy 4th of July. We're celebrating with America's pastime. And a great rivalry matchup we have for you, the Cubs and the Brewers. The All-Star Game coming this weekend, and then we'll be covering Major League Baseball regularly until the end of the season, when we bring you Thursday Night Baseball on the Beagle Sports Network. That'll start a week from this Thursday, as the second half of the season gets underway. Bag is stepped on, and Miller could most definitely have taken advantage of that, but he chooses not to, staying on third. Joey Wiemer, now the batter for Milwaukee. Please excuse me. First pitch in the strike zone, a bit low, but still in. The 0-1 connects deep to left center field. Catch is made. 3 more outs for Milwaukee to take victory on this Independence Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Devin Williams coming in as the closer for Milwaukee on a beautiful day at American Family Field. Brewers trying to take the victory over their divisional rivals, the Cubs. Please excuse me again. Nick Madrigal will lead off the top of the third. Last in the batting order, batting average of .249. A 1-0 lead for Milwaukee could very well be a win if they can get these last 3 outs. Oh. How do you even call that? It's both at the same time. Umpire says strike, but it was right on the corner there. The 1-2 to Madrigal. Inside. 83 miles per hour. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. And that's the first out here for Milwaukee as we take a look at the replay. Nico Horner, the leadoff in the batting order, back for the Cubs. 0 for 1 with a fly out in the first. The 1-0 checks a swing, and it's called a ball after further review. The 2-0 now, outside. Dansby Swanson on deck for the Cubs. And it's looking pretty good for Nico Horner at the moment. That's high, he'll get to first. Williams opens his time on the mound with a walk. Dansby Swanson coming in. Tying run at first. Leading run at the plate. A home run would give the Cubs the lead here in the top of the third. Swing and a miss. And some signals being communicated there from the dugout. What that means, I don't know, but the pitcher probably does. I'll have to ask him. The 1-1. Inside, just barely. An intense situation for Chicago here. Here's the 2-1 in the strike zone. 2-2. Safe. The 2-2 pitch fouled away. Two again. Swung on and missed. He's gone. And that'll be 2 outs. And the last hope for the Cubs, Ian Happ. 1 for 1 with a single in the first. Trying to keep Chicago alive on this Independence Day in Milwaukee. First pitch from Williams goes inside. Tried to pick him off once again. He's fine. And again, safe. You can never be too careful. And finally, the 1-0 coming to Happ. He connects. It'll be sent off to right center field. And now a chance for Chicago. They've got 2 on. 1 on first, and the other on second. 2 on, 2 out, and Seiya Suzuki comes to the plate in an interesting situation, a very dramatic situation. The opportunity to be the hero for Chicago. First pitch from Williams goes low. A double would tie things up and most likely send us to extras. A triple, which is quite unlikely, would give Chicago the lead, and a home run, of course, would almost guarantee victory. This goes low again, sends the catcher scrambling a bit. The 2-0. Low. Mike Tauchman on deck. And all Suzuki has to do is to refrain from swinging and pray that it's not inside the strike zone. The 3-0. This time it is in the strike zone. 93-mile-per-hour fastball from Devin Williams. The 3-1. He connects. Popped up. Catch will be made, and the Brewers defeat Chicago 1-0. Victory over their divisional rivals here at Miller Park. From the Beagle Sports Network for Major League Baseball, happy Independence Day. Good night, everyone. Brewers win.